It's episode, I think, 48, day 4 or 5, round 2 of Not Leaving My House. Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr., your talk show, late night talk show here on IGTV. We're going to talk for the hour. Yes, we are. And it goes by fast, folks. About whatever I want to talk about. And I got some things I want to say. Excuse me. I have my drink in hand. You're ready to do this. Let's turn this thing. I'm going to warn you now. The quarantine hair is in full effect. Here we go. Ah! Yeah. Full effect, kids. Full effect. I want to show you something. This is my drink tonight. This is the glass of the evening. From the 80s, folks. I'm not joking. This is from the 80s. Look how nice it's still condition I've kept it in. It's the sun. This is from the 80s. And I'm drinking out of my metal straw. And yes, I'm having a drink. Tonight's drink is a sunrise. It's orange juice, diet orange juice, black cherry Nestle Splash, and the last of my orange tequila. It's delicious. So, I got a suggestion from a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. I'm going to record a video over the next day or so. The subject's going to be not being touched in over 2 months. I've had no human affection or touch since March 17th. No hug, no handshake, not even a touch on the arm, nothing from another human being. I have not touched another human being. That means he has not touched me. And I don't mean that just in a sexual way. I mean that just in every way. Like, I have not had any human interaction in person with another person. A few weeks ago, you guys remember, I was depressed for a while about that. It finally got to me. So I'm going to talk about it in a video. I'm going to tell people how I feel. You know, I when it comes to Bell palsy, I talk about it. When it becomes being raped, I talk about it. Everything. I put out my stuff out there to hopefully help other people. But I think, hello everybody. Hello, Joseph G21. But I feel like, I'm sure there's others out there like me, who know what this feels like. It's a weird thing. I'm very much a touchy-feely person. I like to hug people. I like to touch them. And it's just a weird feeling that I have not touched anyone or been touched in over 2 months. It's a strange thing. And I'm going to talk about how your brain works when that happens. So I'm going to write. So what I usually do is, I don't write a script. I just kind of write down bullet points. And I kind of go over in my head what I want to say. But I try to talk from my heart. So I'm probably going to record it over the next day or so. And again, it's not just sexual. And now there's a part of their channel. We're adults here. This is late night. We're adults. I miss that too. I'm a red-blooded man who has needs, and I've not had anything happen there either. But I'm talking about just basic touch. That's what I'm talking about, like actual hugs. You know, arm around the shoulder, take somebody's back. I say even handshakes, even fist bumps. I've had zero. I've had nothing. And it's really crazy because I've been busy connecting with people virtually. That's the interesting part. So my life has been full, I will fully admit, has been full virtually. If that makes any sense. So all the interviews I'm doing, everything I'm doing, all these things. Yes, even that randomly, Archie, even like looking at someone's eyes. Because I don't go to the store or anything, so I'm not smiling at anybody. My neighbors, a few of my neighbors are outside sometimes, and we say hi to each other. We haven't touched each other. They got masks on. I got a mask on. We're not really looking at each other. But other than that, it's just, hi, Gavin. But it's weird. I'm seeing people with other people on their Snapchats or their IG stories, and I have not been around anybody. It's so weird. So I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to save that for the talk on my video. Bye. Thanks for stopping through. So I'm gonna save that for my talk. I'm gonna save that for my talk on the thing I'm gonna do. I don't know what platform I'm gonna do it on. I'm gonna do it on a video. I'm excited. What show I'm gonna do it on? But it's just an interesting thought. I'm not depressed or anything today, but I'm just like it's weird. It's really weird. Just like that I don't live. I mean, my brother lives with me, but he's in his own room for a house. He's not a touchy person, or he doesn't hug or anything. And I really don't see him every day. He goes to work every day. I'm home alone all day. It's very interesting. So I'm going to talk about that. Yes. So I want to thank Mayumi yesterday for the wonderful talk. We're thinking about the next one. So I think I'm thinking the next one might be trauma, PTSD. Maybe people are asking questions about that. So I don't know. That might be it. This metal straw, I love it. It's from Sony, I think. When I visited Sony. Drink is good. This weekend's coming up. Memorial Day weekend. And I don't know what that means for everybody, because most of us are at home anyway. So I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's strange. So I have a hammock I got for my birthday. I've not been in it yet. So my plan is to go in the hammock this weekend. I know that's like my big plan. My big plan is to go in the hammock, bring a book, and get in the hammock. It's a big hammock. So I should be able to fit my 6 foot, 250 pound self should be able to fit into. Kenny Mac, are you going to sleep on Memorial Day? Okay, so this week will I fast. I'm about the rest of you guys out there. Tomorrow's Friday. I really don't know where the week went. I feel like I was just talking on Monday. Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's a holiday. We're all at home, and I'm like most of us are at home, so like, you can't really go nowhere or do anything really. So it's kind of like, okay, it's hammock time. Every time you see me, the hammock's just so tight. No, I'm not gonna do that to you. But I know I should do a video while I'm in the hammock, right? Everybody will that hammock time. I'm looking forward to trying it out. I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing what happens. Self-care is very important, people. Self-care is very important. It is. And I had a hard week. I've worked a lot this week from home. I had to step away from my computer. I had to step away from the computer. Say, James, go away from the computer. Get in bed. Yeah, I was comfy too. I've always wanted a hammock. I've always wanted one. But this week went so fast to me. I'm like, really? So now it's Labor Day. It's Memorial Day weekend. And then it's June, basically, a week later. Okay. So I am excited for that. But I want to get all this work done so I can have the weekend off. That was the plan. But I think I've run out of time. But I'm not giving up. Tomorrow, I stepped away from the computer at 7:30. Now it's 10, so I've not been over there. I stepped away. Now, my phone's a mini computer, and I did a couple of things in the phone. But I was away from sitting at the desk since 7:30. This is all Gemini season. Now, you're talking to a Taurus who, I feel like my season went by so fast. I'm like, oh, okay, my birthday is done. I feel cheated. I feel completely cheated. I'm like, what happened? And my birthday was in quarantine. Again, I had a birthday. I was home alone on my birthday. I was like, and that was weird too. That I was on audition days. I was on television. I did a show. I talked to the kids and grandkids via video. All this stuff, but nothing was in person. It's such a weird thing. Like nothing was in person. It was all virtual. It was such a weird birthday. I mean, I'm grateful for whatever, but it's weird. It's gonna always be a birthday I will never forget. And so yeah, anybody goes through this, I feel for you. Anybody has a birthday during the quarantine, I completely understand. And unless you have a birthday during the quarantine, you'll never understand what we're going through. You'll never. I mean, it's hard to explain in a weird way. It's like it's this weird like. It's weird. It's just weird. It's just. I mean, you'll see. It's weird. You'll see. It's weird. It's just your choices are taken away from you. It's like the things you want to do. It's just weird. So if you have a birthday during quarantine, I feel for you. I see you. I understand. For those of you guys who had birthdays before the quarantine, count yourselves lucky. Count yourselves completely lucky. Whether you did nothing or not, you had the choice. The rest of us don't have the choice. It's taken away from us. And that's a weird thing. I'm not gonna celebrate afterwards. I'm like, at this point, I mean, to me, here's the real truth from me, people. After work, if there's an after all this, I'll be so busy trying to get work and make some money and like living some life, and there'll be no vacations. I mean, no, nothing. That's gonna be like sometime in 2021. Those first months gonna be all about me just trying to get back to some kind of money. 9-year-old daughter that she couldn't birthday parties rough. I know, I'm sure. I mean, it's tough. I'm saying anybody who's going through this. Like I said, I feel for the graduation kids. My grandson is graduating middle school. I feel bad for I feel bad for the prom, kids in prom. I feel bad for all that. I do. I feel bad for that because again, it's crazy. It's like us winter berries when there's a blizzard somewhere. But see, then again, I mean, so I guess on some level, yes. I kind of agree with that, but it's still different. It's still different, you guys. It's different. Our world is very. It's just. It's. There's similarity. I'll give you similarity in that, but a lot of us don't live in snow, so that isn't that may for some of you guys on the East Coast who have snow, maybe that happens, but it's one of those. It's just a weird shared experience. This whole thing is a shared experience for all of us anyway. It's a shared experience that we're all going through at the same time, which is weird. Number one, that's just weird anyway. But this whole, celebrations thing, it's because it's not weather. It's not a weather thing. It's not a money thing. It's just that there's things, it's just, we're closed down. Like there's just things you cannot do. It's just, your life could be at risk if you get together. That's the crazy part. It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just a weird thing, but it's something I'll never forget, and I'll be telling people a long time from now what happened. And so that's why is my phone not charging? Okay. See, I'm sitting here going. So I'm looking at my thing. I'm like, oh, come on, phone. Okay, 1 second, kids. There we go. Now it's charging. She's all off. She's like, James, it's enough of the whining. Kenny's like, stuff. Okay, enough whining, James. Let's get to the daytime Emmys. I can't really comment because I was so godforsaken busy today. I only know a few people. I only know if I'm still learning who's nominated. So give me to tomorrow. I'll be able to talk about the Emmys. I can't even comment. So on that, I just know a few people are winning. I'm still figuring out people who are winning and trying to get all that going. Sometimes work gets in the way, folks, of life. It sucks. Because usually by now I've watched my soaps already. Haven't watched any of them. It's like it's busy. When you're busy producing and when you're busy creating content, I finished a song tonight. Remember, I'm working on this soundtrack. I'm scoring a movie. I'm like trying to get that going too at the same time. Like, oh my God. It's just like, sometimes it's a lot. It is a lot, Lott. And I can take care of I still got to make myself dinner every night. And take the trash out, make sure the house is clean. There's a lot that has to go on every day. It is just sick. Oh my God. Hey, girl. And this new show, Forever and a Day, working on that, trying to get the right logo. Thinking about that. My life has been and doing interviews all day. Me and Ian Buchanan had a great talk about the state of the soaps, Candy. You're gonna like his comments. He gave his take on the story of the soaps special on my show. So you'll like that. It's just tough. Like I said, I'm not trying to whine and complain like wah wah, not like that either. But it's just I think I got new spoken word stuff. I know, isn't that crazy? Those two songs were just made from TikTok, and now I made them into songs. And people like the song I did yesterday. It got so many spins. It's crazy. Yes, Days will be the only soap airing tomorrow. New England. Yep, it will be. Um, it's just it's just such a strange time. It is such a strange time, and I'm not going crazy yet. Um, can't say I'm going crazy, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling. It's not complaining. I know it's not complaining. I'm feeling it. It's a weird time period, you guys, when you're not around people. It's just you never. There's times when you don't want to be around people. You're like, screw everybody. I don't be around people. Don't come around. I'll be by myself. And I love those times, definitely. But when the choice is taken away from you, it's kind of weird. So you drink. This is a sunrise, you guys. I talked about it earlier. It's diet orange juice, black cherry sparkling water, and orange tequila. From a glass from the 80s. This is from the 80s, you guys. This was my mother's. The glare. You know. But yeah. It's such a strange time period. It is. It's just strange. But I'm busy every day, which is kind of crazy. I'm busy every day. I'm busy. It's just like just doing 10 million things at home, like from home, and tending to my garden, which you guys know it's a huge garden. I have a huge backyard and huge front yard. So I make sure all that's and I love it, but try to make sure that's all taken care of. Make sure all the weeds are pulled out and everything's watered, and because it's been hot here in LA, and so I'm trying to make sure everything's okay and all that. That's a lot. And I love my garden. Trust me, that's my sanctuary. But just like you have to take care of all that too at the same time. Meanwhile, I'm answering phone calls. I'm making phone calls. I'm dealing with today. I deal with the credit cards today. I had to deal with Pittsburgh today. I have a thing going on in Pittsburgh. In addition to like just life, this drink is really good, folks. I just do a little concoction together, and then you ate cabbage for dinner. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I had a good dinner tonight. I had salmon. I forgot to take a picture of it. I had salmon, spinach, and how funny, cranberry sauce. I was like, I want some cranberry sauce. That's what I had. I had no shame. I said, I want cranberry sauce. That's what I did. It was good. It was a good, healthy dinner. Cranberry sauce is a little too much sugar in it, but other than that, it's fine. I had it. It was good. It was good and healthy. I'm still trying to continue. I'm losing weight, so I put some pants on today that fell right off me. And I actually went outside, and they fell off me outside. I was like, oh, look, I had underwear on. I was like, oh, my God. They literally slid down. I was like, oh, okay. So I am losing weight while I'm in here. Like I'm in jail. Like I'm in here while I'm in the pen. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Because I'm around myself all the time. I can't tell. I can't tell. It's just certain clothes. Certain shirts I couldn't wear before, I can wear them now. So that's very nice. So that's kind of nice. So it's kind of interesting. But I have been craving fried chicken. I know there's a joke in there somewhere. But I have been craving fried chicken for the last 3 days. Burgers and corn sound good. I don't got none of that in my house. No chicken in my house. I got no meat. I got some corn. I do have corn. But I don't have any. I have very little. It sounds dirty. I have very little meat in my house. I have a drink on that one. So until I get some money somewhere, I can't buy no meat. They have no chicken or nothing in my house until I get some money, which whenever that's going to be. It was so funny talking to the credit card company today. The one chick was like, so when can you pay? And I'm like, when I get a job. I can't pay. I can't pay. What's only the minimum payment's only $60. I go, I don't have $60. And if I did, it's not going to the credit card. Get an air fryer. I don't have any money to buy. I can't get no air fryer. I can't get no chicken. I can't get nothing. I have no money. I can't buy nothing. I got like $5 in my account. That's it. Can't get nothing for $5. I can't make no fried chicken. I have no chicken. I can't buy no chicken. I had this. Here's a side note. So my niece Abby got me these chicken breasts from Costco like a month ago, and I froze them. So because they were so big. Okay, I've never seen chicken breasts this big. I don't know what kind of chickens they are. They were like double D's. I was like, who are these chickens? I mean, they obviously probably had hormones on them. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But these chicken breasts were huge. I had 3 chicken breasts. It took me 4 days to eat them. They were that big. Like, seriously, they were that big. I was like, are these like fucking chickens? Like, what's going on? But they were good, though. I guess I'm going to grow an extra arm or something. I don't know what's going to happen later. But I was like, these things are good. And I made a lot of meals. I had that chicken breast. I had tacos. I had burritos. I had chicken and rice. I had chicken soup. I made those. Literally 3 breasts. 3 breasts. And they lasted me 4 days. I had chicken and eggs. I had all kind of stuff. Kind of weird. It was kind of weird eating chicken with an egg. That was kind of weird. Okay. But anyway, so yes. But once that ran out, I was like, that all ran out. I was like, oh, okay, that's it. I thought it was going to last me forever. I'm like, where'd the chicken go? It's gone. Yeah. I think I lied, but I think I have 1 hot dog left. Yeah, who knows, girl? Maybe it wasn't chicken. I don't know what it was, but it was good. I do have 1 hot dog left, so I'll probably have that for breakfast tomorrow with my eggs. That'll be the last piece of meat I have in my house. Bye, meat. It was nice knowing you. I got nothing from the government, guys. Nothing. I applied for all kinds of stuff, and nothing's happening. So I'm one of those folks who's just sitting here going, okay, doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doo. No stimulus check. My mother got a stimulus check. She got a lot of money. I was like, wow, even you got a stimulus check. So I didn't get one. I didn't get assistance. I applied for food. I applied for everything. I haven't heard from anything. Everything's just pending. They're all like, we'll get back to you. I ain't got nothing. Nothing. Go vegan. I'm sorry. I can't have, this is a G-rated show. I said PG-13. So how can I respond to how that I'm not giving up all meat? I had to give up some meat for the last 2 months. I might give up everything. So I'm gonna say. Let me sip my drink on that one. Yeah. Yep. Nope. We're not doing that. You know, that vegan cheesecake was good. That was good with that graham cracker crust. That was good. So I think I have some chicken soup with chicken pieces in it. I'll just like pick those out and do something with them maybe. I know. I was like, I can't get too dirty. This is a PG-rated show, but you folks have brains could get what I'm getting my drift. And the thing is, I have to give up so much stuff already. I have to give up so much stuff. I'm gonna give up everything. Cheese and crackers. I can't. I'm like, it's kind of crazy talk. That's a whole nother story, kids. For another time. Not today. I'm not gonna do that today. But yeah, I'm craving fried chicken. Like I've had fried chicken once from Jessica. My niece Jessica sent me fried chicken, and that was for my birthday. So that was good, and that was good. It was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. So I'm craving it again. So I don't know. At some point, I'll have it again. Now the ghetto bird's coming. Can you hear that? It's always over there in L.A. L.A.'s behind me. It's across the street. I had a friend who was like, so where do you live? I go, I live in Inglewood, which is in L.A. So how far are you from L.A.? I'm like, across the street. He was understanding what I made him laugh. He was like, real? I go, yes. L.A. has a bunch of cities, and cities are in it. But I live in Inglewood. The ghetto bird. Yes, ma'am. It's in stereo. It's in stereo. Yes, my sister's on here. She's 2 blocks away, so it's in stereo for her. They can hear it. We were also I was face Snapchatting with her earlier, and we could both hear the fireworks in unison. It's May, people. Why are you doing fireworks in May? I don't even understand. I don't even understand. It's May. And how'd you get fireworks? Who is selling fireworks? I don't even understand. Ugh. It's going to get worse. It gets more and more as we get closer. I hate 4th of July for that. I'm not a fireworks person. It just bugs the crap out of me. Never have been, never will be. Never will be. When my kids were kids, I let their mothers deal with the fireworks stuff. I was like, I don't want to do fireworks. When I was a kid, I didn't care for fireworks either. My mother would do it out front here in the house, and my sister Lauren loved fireworks. I'm like, I don't care about fireworks. Just not a fan. Okay, there's that too, Yvette. But I can kind of tell between gunfire, unfortunately, gunfire between fireworks. I can kind of tell. I know. I'm like, oh, it's going to be just like, everybody's cooped up in their houses too. They're going to be wanting to shoot off fireworks. I don't know, poor dogs. That's the thing. The animals don't like it. Dogs don't like it. Yeah, I know. It's going to be crazy. Everything's going to be crazier this year. It's just crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know. So yeah, anyway. I'm craving pork chops too. I had some really good pork chops like last week. They were really good. I'm like, I don't eat pork that much anymore, but I like pork chops. Here we go. There we go. It's like, get back in the house. Get back in the house and do not do fireworks. So I don't know. It's crazy. There's a lot of just stuff going on. For being so locked down, it's like all this stuff. I mean, states are opening back up, and there's Emmys, and there's, story of soaps, and then there's like, people saying things, and Memorial Day weekend. So what are y'all doing for Memorial Day weekend? What's everybody doing for Memorial Day weekend? Anybody? I mean, I know everybody's like kind of like we're at home. What are you guys gonna do? Anything exciting? Anything fun? I don't know. Right? You're gonna have a cook in on Memorial Day. Use my George Foreman grill. Get some Kool-Aid. That's right, girl. Y'all stay home. I know, really. Stay home with the girls. My aunt's dog is right for July. I know, it's so scary. Grilling at home. Okay, you guys are all grilling at home. Okay, kids and kidlets. Nothing yet. Okay. I used to have a George Foreman grill. Tomorrow is Abby's 30th birthday, so now she's going to understand how this is. To turn 30 during this is probably weird. You always want to have all these plans. Going fishing with son. I've never been fishing. I want to go. I've been boating my whole life. I can sail and boat and all that kind of stuff, but I've never been fishing. It's something I've always wanted to try. Never did it. How old's your son? I thought that'd be very interesting. I know it's not exciting or anything, but I always want to try it. See if I can catch a fish. Yeah, I don't blame her. It's like you can't do anything big anyway. You can't do anything big. You can't celebrate it like you may want to. It's just a weird time. It's just a weird time period. You have a 21-year-old son. Wow, go on, girl. You got a grown-up son. Okay. Some of us have some grown kids up in here. My grandson's 21. And he sent me that. It's funny. He said he got on TikTok, and my TikTok came up first. He was like, that's my grandfather. Monica wanted to watch the fishing channel today. It was funny. The other day, I wanted to calm down, so I turned on YouTube, the aquarium, the virtual aquarium. It's kind of really ethereal. You should try it sometime, folks. Look at this huge TV over there, that huge TV. And I had the aquarium, because sometimes they have things that run for 8 to 10 hours. So if you guys don't know this, on YouTube, just type in beach. And I had a beach for like 8 hours. Type in rainforest. I had a rainforest for like 8 hours. I remember my brother came in one time. He was like, It's like, why is it raining? Why I gotta pee? It's raining here. I go, it's the rainforest. Sometimes rain calms me down. But I turn on they have of course the fireplace. They have that too. But the aquarium. I want to show you guys, but I'll show you next time because I have to turn off. I would have to get off of here to do on my phone. But it was really just fish just swimming around, just like having their own time. I was like, I like this. I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. Yeah, well, we know you like Rain Girl. But it was very cool. But the beach one was cool too. I mean, it was like a real beach. And I played some like beachy music on my little thing over here. And I was like, okay. I'm in the beach. Okay, and I laid on my bed and had a good old time. It felt good. But yeah, rain. I used to fall asleep. I used to have CDs. And I had one with Thunder Rainforest. Oh, I love it. Had thunder and lightning. Thunder, lightning. It's frightening. And I knock, knock, knock on wood. Baby. Little disco for you. You should. It's actually very cool. Oh, they have all different kinds. And they run about 8 to 10 hours. So like there's times when at night when I wanted to relax, I like some sound. I put it on and literally 8 hours later, I put it at a low level so it's not like super loud. And then it'll completely go off around until I wake up. Oh, yeah. Rain. I love sleeping when it's raining outside. Because we have these windows behind me. So, shout out to Studio 54. I remember Studio 54 when I was a kid. I wish I was old enough to go. Oh, my God. My family's from New York, so we used to always hear about Studio 54. I think I even drove by it once in a town car with my grandfather and saw the line. My grandparents used to be part of the Playboy Club. They had key and everything. Playboy Club. And then years later, my daughter was dating a Hefner. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? What was that mall store, Earthy with Music? World. Mall store, Earthy with Music. I remember Rainforest Cafes. They always had like the fake thunderstorms. Mall store, Earthy with Music. I don't know, kids. You guys know what she's talking about? Thank God it's Friday, 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 Friday. Hey, see the stars in your eyes. It's a little disco song for you. Because for some of you guys, it's Friday already. Not for me. Not World Market. Everybody's saying World Market, so it's a Rainbow Zen. I don't know. It may be a certain specific area. Not all stores are around the country. Some stores are certain places. Right? To the hustle. Now I got disco stuck in my head. I do. Now I got disco stuck in my head. Gotta get it out. Science kids based. Yeah, I don't know. We may not have it where we are in LA. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm going to get mathnasium. I don't know. A lot of stores are closing now, though. No more Pier 1 imports. They're like, bye. No more Nordstrom. They're like, bye. These stores are closing. At bedtime, you'll never find a love like mine. Someone who loves you like I do. My favorite disco song, I'll tell you right. The hair is crazy, Anthony Anderson. This shit is crazy. I don't know what the F's going on, kids. Everybody, welcome Anthony Anderson. This guy is amazing. Amazing. My favorite disco song. One of my favorite disco songs is "You Can Be a Brother and You Can Be a Lover." Where you're staying alive. That's my favorite songs. Probably "I Feel Love" by Donna Summer. Ooh, it's so good. 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 Anthony Anderson, it was a different time period back then. Everything was different back then. You know how old people always say that. It's a different time back then. Different time. Everybody was on drugs, creating songs in the 70s. That's how it was. Solid gold. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I know Darcel, actually, the lead dancer. She had the long hair. I know Darcel. What's so ironic, the day I got Bell's palsy, Darcel was supposed to be on my show. And that was the problem. I got Bell's palsy. I had to call and cancel. So I'm going to have her on my show one day. I still talk to her. Always some Darcel. But I like, Donna Summer was my favorite because my mother played Donna Summer all the time. Do the Hustle. The Hustle was my favorites. Casey and Sunshine Band were the bomb. You a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight, do a little dance, or that's the way, I like it, that's the. I had, back in the day, anybody old enough who remembers this, K-Tel. K-Tel was like this compilation record company. They would take compilations of hit songs, almost like That's Not What I Call Music Now, that kind of series. It was K-Tel. And they were like, and they put all these songs together. And I remember the commercials. I have a couple of K-Tel albums. And that was a big thing. It was like, dance me. Do that, just that scene, dig in the dancing queen. What's ironic is that's one of my least favorite ABBA songs, actually. I love ABBA. But and the song is iconic, but not one of my songs. I love Gimme a Man After Midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Or Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do, knowing me. Or the other one, my favorite, you could change your mind, take a chance and rest in line, take a chance and dance on me, take a chance. I like that song too. I liked ABBA a lot. My father liked ABBA. That's why I knew ABBA. He had all their albums. Voulez-vous, Well, also, you know who I like a lot? Is Disco Duck. Disco Duck. 9 o'clock. Disco Duck. I have that 45, actually, Iron Beard. Because Rick Dees was big in L.A. Rick Dees and his cast, they were big, and I used to listen to Rick Dees every morning. And he had Chewy from La Puente and John Revolting and all these characters. And Disco Duck was like, I was a kid. I loved that song. So I did have that song. But I loved Chic. To me, Chic could do no wrong. It was just like, good times, good times. Or, freak out. Let's freak, says Chic. Freak out. I love the story behind that it's supposed to be called Fuck Off, because Studio 54 canceled them from going in. It's just kind of funny. Donna Summer, anything Donna Summer, Anthony Anderson, anything Donna Summer. Donna Summer was the queen. Think we're for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Now, if we're gonna do Donna Summer, we gotta mention enough is enough. I can't go on no more. No, enough is enough. I want him out. Her and Barbra Streisand, two divas together, and I love that story. How they were trying to hit one of those notes. Donna Summer passed out. Barbara kept the note going and then said, "Are you okay?" That's right, Barbara. You hold that note, bitch. That's right, girl. But Donna Summer was the bomb. Donna Summer was like she was the queen. But we can't forget, I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. You can't forget Shaka Khan. You can't forget Shaka. You cannot forget Shaka. Rufus and Shaka. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for me? MacArthur's Park is the bomb. That song is, MacArthur's Park was melting in the dark, all the sweet green icing flowing down. Someone left the cake out in the rain, but I don't think that I can take it, because it took so goddamn long to bake it. and I'll never have that recipe again. That's my favorite songs. Or, baby, please. Baby, please, please don't take your love from me. Just don't take your love from me. I am with you forevermore, evermore, till eternity. Heaven knows it's not the way it should be, and heaven knows it's not the way it could be, and don't you know? That's a good song, too. See, me and my sister and my brother went and saw Donna Summer the musical. Thank God. They're not bringing it back on Broadway. I'm so sad. It was so good. It was so good. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, oh. Again, that's the soundtrack. That was the soundtrack. Saturday Fever was the soundtrack. Now, you know, folks, you know who the original Spice Girls were? Say it with me, folks. I wanted to stay at the YMCA. The Village People were the original Spice Girls. The original Spice Girls. Come on, folks. In the Navy. And I did not know how gay they were until later, of course. Didn't even get it. Well, I love when Donna Summer tells the story about Could It Be Magic. And then her and Barry Manilow, they actually reunited years later, and he invited her on stage. And they sing it as a duet. Spirits move me by a cloud high above the hillside. Yeah, that's a great song too. I guess it's Donna Summer night in here. All of a sudden, everybody's doing Donna Summer apparently in here. Okay, I trust me. I know all her songs. Once upon a time, there was a girl. And of course, somebody brought up, she works hard for the money. So hard for me, honey. So hard. And that was like, of course, this time I know it's for real. Yeah, that song too. I like all those songs. Give me your unconditional love. Love that I do deserve. The love I give in return. Her little song with Musical Youth. Remember Musical Youth? Anybody old enough? They had Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. And there's one of the kids from the group looked like me. I remember all my friends at school were like, you look like the kid from Musical Youth. Well, they are from the Caribbean, or they're from England, but they're by way of the Caribbean. My family's from the Caribbean, so. But that musical was really good. And everybody was having fun. They were all old like we were. They're all old people there. We had a good time. It was fun. But now they're not bringing it back. So I'm glad we saw it when we had a chance to see it. Because there was 3 Donnas. They had 3 people playing Donna. It was so good. I wanted to see Tina Turner the musical. But Pass the Dutchie. Oh yeah, I guess you did. Well, Anthony, you're younger than I am, so that would make some sense. When it came out, you were young, so that would make sense. Yes, yeah, it's about weed. The Dutchie. Damn 70s. I love it. It's a different time back then, you guys. A different time. It was all different time. So yeah, Chic, Casey and the Sunshine Band. Sister Sledge. Awatwa. He's the greatest dancer, Awatwa, that I've ever seen. That song was my song for a while. What was the other song they had? Lost in Music. Lost in Music. Out in the crowd. I can't. Not getting down. Yeah, that was a good song too. I like them. That was produced by Chic, of course. That was Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards, who did that. Who, ironically, years later did I Was Walking Through the Wilderness. And I say that through. They did Madonna's second album. It was kind of funny. After the years later. Of course, We Are Family, of course. Well, Kenny Mac, we decided you're an 80-year-old woman, so we know that already. You know all old stuff, apparently. Who's saying Puff the Magic Dragon, living by the sea. That's Peter, Paul, and Mary. That's the 60s. Now you're going to the 60s. All right, Love Me Inside My Love. Well, I loved her Unsung. Minnie Riperton's Unsung was really good. It's funny because she's known for the one song. But I like a lot of her songs because my family liked her. And her 5 or 8 octave range she had. Well, Bill Withers, of course, A Lovely Day, Lovely Day. Lovely. So now you're going to early 70s. You're going a little backwards. Okay, you guys in the little early 70s. Just one look at you, and I know the world's all right with me. Yeah, he had a great deeper voice. But then, of course, everybody, my voice idol in the 70s. My voice idol in the 70s. You're my first, my last, my everything. My mother used to me laugh. She's like, James, Barry White was fat and greasy, but when he opened his mouth, she's like, I would throw my panties at him. I was like, that's right, girl. She was like, his voice was smooth like butter. When he would sing, oh my God. I mean, he was my voice idol. I love me some Barry White. All Barry White songs, all of them. Can't Get Enough of Your Love and You're My First, My Last, My Everything. I mean, that was like, he was the bomb. He was just the bomb. So let's see. Rolls Royce is another good one. Yes, of course. I was singing the other day to somebody, and they were too young. They didn't know what I was talking about. So I'll sing a part of the song for you guys and see if you guys know this one. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Baby, I sang it the other day, and they're like, I don't know that song, James. I'm like, that's SOS Band. Like, hello. You'll never find a love like mine. Someone to love you like I do. Lou Rawls, another one of my voice idols, of course. That's right, Niecy. Another one. Mm-hmm. None of my voice idols. But Barry White stands, he's the best. Yeah, that song came out in 1980. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. I used to love that song. But my favorite song, which I didn't know how nasty it was till later. I'm going to see if you guys know this song. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you like it? Do you like it like this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you like it? Do you like it like this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you like it? Do you like it like this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Do you like it? Do you like it like this? Push, push in the bush. Push, push in the bush. Push, push. I was like, as a kid, I used to sing that song all the time and didn't really understand that it was a dirty song. It was a huge hit. I was a disco baby. I was like, that was music. And I used to love that song. Push, push in the bush. Push, push. I was like, oh, okay. I know what the bush is now. When I was a kid. That's like the other one. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? I was like, oh, now that I learned that Andrea True was an ex-porn star, now it's her big hit. I was like, oh, so I was like, more, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More and more. I was like, oh, now I get what she wants. That was a good one too. Also, that wasn't as dirty, but it was Fly, Robin, Fly, dee, dee, dee. Fly, Robin, Fly. By Silver Connection. I remember that too. Yes. Oh, you guys are going to the 80s. You guys are going to Nasty Girl. So I had to get permission from my mother to go see Princeton Revolution, Vanity 6 and the Time. This was when 1999 came out. And because it was considered a PG R-rated show, kind of. And it wasn't, I mean, it's actually tame compared to what people have done now. But I've seen Vanity 6 and I've seen The Time in concert back in the day. So, ha 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 ha. Yes. She was like, a nasty girl. She was like, I need 7 inches or more. I was like, you go, bitch. You need 7. She's like, I need 7 inches or more. Catch my drift. I was like, go on, girl. I was like, okay, Vandy. And Prince wrote that. I was like, okay, Prince, writing that. I was like, okay, girl. And she's all, drive me wild. Come on, baby, drive me wild. That's the other song they did. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm a little older, and I was just like, oh, now I kind of get what they're talking about. Well, by then, I was a teenager, so I knew what they're talking about then. But I was like, but at first I was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember the two. Two of hearts, two hearts that beat as one. Two of hearts. I need you. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. Stacey Q. That's why I remember two pumped hearts. I love it so much. I know 7 inches. That was the 80s, like 7 inches. But I can't get nasty right now because I can say something. I'm not gonna do it. This is a PG-13 show. Rick Astley. So what's funny is I actually loved the other song more. Together forever and ever to part, together forever and two. And won't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. That was my song. And I thought Rick Astley was black. I remember when I heard the song on the radio, I was like, oh, this is black dude. And I saw this white, red-haired, ginger guy from England. I was like, what? That was crazy talk. Crazy talk. But a lot of good things come out from Nina Cherry's Buffalo Stance. I said this the other night. One of my favorite songs of all time. You know, it's never funny when you haven't got any money. I mean, I know every lyric to the song. She was the bomb. That album was the bomb. She had Man Child, Kisses on the Wind. I mean, that album was so good. Buffalo Stance still holds up. You know, say it's never funny when you haven't had no money and she was got me. It's just, you know, this is the bomb. The bomb. Nina Cherry's bomb. Exposé, my favorites. Come go with me. And I feel. So now we're going into a whole 80s freestyle area. That's what we're starting to go that direction. You bring up Taylor Dane, who I thought was black too when I first heard her. I was like, who's this black chick? But she's Jewish. She ain't black. So I was like, wow, okay. I'm like, go girl, okay. So yeah, Taylor Dane, expose. Now we're into the 80s. Apparently, we left disco apparently now. So now we're into the mid to late 80s. I see. Oh yeah, Anthony. She's like 80 years old. She likes old stuff. She knows all this. I would swear she was born the same year I was born. Cause I'm like 100. I don't know how she knows all this stuff. So and of course freestyle, dance, all that 80s stuff. Like I said, Two of Hearts was the bomb. Now I'm starting to blank out on some stuff. I'm blanking out on some stuff all of a sudden. It's a lot in the 80s. But then if you go, now I'm gonna skip ahead, you guys. One of my favorite songs, we're talking about favorite songs of all time. This song still holds up. Let me see if you guys know this one. However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? Back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now, yeah. Of course, the shooting happening. See, it's I'm in the ghetto, folks. Love me some Soul to Soul. That album was a bomb too. That first album with Keep On Moving, Don't Stop, No, Keep On Moving, and Back to Life. All in, kids. All in. It's all the old songs. Soul to Soul was the bomb. Yeah. Get a life. I dreamed a dream, and all that stuff. So now we're in late 80s, early 90s. You know, now we're hitting like Delight territory. Like Groove is in the heart. And that song still holds up too. That song, any party you go to, you put on Grooves in the Heart. But that first album I played to death. Yeah, start Cabbage Patching Kids, start Daisy Dukin, start Butterflying, start Running Manning. You know, start doing all that. Do it all. I was twerking before twerking was a thing, kids, back in the day. I was twerking back in the day on the dance floor 5 nights a week. And I was like young and tender and thin. My friend Michelle and I would be dancing 5 nights a week, going to work every day and working it out. Belinda and the Go-Go's. Aw, Belinda Carlisle and the Go-Go's. Our lips are sealed. Head over heels, back should I go? Now, not myself, out of control. Now, we're doing Belinda. You know, Heaven is a Place on Earth is a cute song, right? Head is a place. Yeah, that's whatever. But I loved her other song, I Get Weak When I'm Next to You, weak when I can't speak, when I look in your eyes. I know In Vogue, folks. I know them. Ah, ha, 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 ha. They've been on my shows. I know them. I've known them for 30 years. They just celebrated 30 years in business, actually. They've been doing the whole talk show circuit. But I know In Vogue. You can watch my interview with them on Black Hollywood Live. It's on there. But I met them 30 years ago when they first started. When In Vogue opened for MC Hammer. Hammer, hammer, I am hammer. They put me in a mix. I saw it was MC Hammer, In Vogue, Oaktown 357. Juicy, got me crazy, and BNGB. I don't want to lose your love. It was like a huge concert. Another story. Circle in the Sand is my other song, Anthony. I was gonna say that's my next song. I liked those more than Heaven is a Place on Earth. I thought those were actually better songs. I will agree with you on that. That was a good one. Circle in the sand, circle in the sand. Yes, exactly. Much better songs to me than the others. They're much better. But yeah, Invoke's the bomb. Love them, of course. Lies, Hold On. I love Lies. I love the video for Lies. Hold On. All those songs are bomb. Hammer gave you a show. I mean, I was very impressed. He worked the shit out of that stage. He did. He gave a show, and people might talk shit about him. But at the time when I went, he was huge. For those of you guys who weren't not old enough or alive to realize it, Hammer was the number one thing in the planet for a while in 1990. He was huge. That album was huge. That's why we pray. 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 And then, of course, Can't Touch This. I mean, he was huge. Hammer was huge. So people talk about him now, but he was the bomb. I mean, he was the bomb at the time. And when I saw him in concert, he gave you a show. He literally, there was 10,000 people on stage, but everywhere you looked, there was a show. And people make fun of him back then. They're doing it now. They accused him of all kinds of stuff back then that they're doing now. Endorsement deals, everything. I mean, now, here's funny, Anthony Anderson. Oh, shit. We're down to the last 2 minutes. Don Robinson, when he went to Lucy Pearl, I love Don't Mess With My Man. Don't Mess With My Man. I liked Lucy Pearl. I love that little super group. It was them, Raphael Sadiq, they all got together. I love that. But apparently Don Robinson has some mental issues or whatever. She's like, people keep fighting with her. So she don't stay in groups very long. Yes, those pants were big. I used to have some Z Calrici pants back in the day with the pleated fronts. It goes by fast. It literally just goes by fast. It literally goes like, we're down to the last 2 minutes of the show. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. So I'm going to say thank you for coming on. This is my late night talk show. Talk a lot with James Lott Jr. This is my little makeshift thing. That's my thing I do. I do this every night, you guys. I do this every night here on IGTV. And if I get a chance, I save these and I post them on my YouTube channel, JLJ Media. So this is for the late night crowd. This is for you guys out there who are up, who may be depressed or sad or anxiety. I'm here for you. I hear you. I see you. The nighttime sometimes is the worst time. So for an hour, I come on to bring smiles to you guys, and I hope it works on some level. I hope you had a chance to forget about whatever's going on for an hour and everything. I love you, Anthony Anderson. You know that very much. You know I do. Everybody, I love doing this. I'm getting as much out of this as I am giving this to you guys. I guess that's the way I should say it. I did this for you guys at first, and now I'm getting something out of it. And actually, I've been sleeping better every night after I did the show. So you're watching the first 48. Oh my God. Yeah, great. You want to watch some drama and killings and whatever? Okay. I'll be watching my faux aquarium on YouTube. Keep me calm. I'll just stare at the fish as they swim around. And they always have this one weird fish I mean, I know it's fake or whatever, but there's always this one weird fish that looks like it's staring at me. I'm like, I love you too, Kristen. Candace Mack, I order you to get some sleep. Get some goddamn sleep, girl. I love you, Nisi. I love everybody on here. Everybody's great. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Mrs. Tamir, everybody. Like I said, I love doing this. And we're a family in here. We're a family. We do this every night. We're a family in here. Some of you guys come in every night. Some of you guys come in every other night. Come through. Doesn't matter. Stop on through. I'll be back on probably tomorrow night complaining about something else, I'm sure. And who knows? Maybe it's be more singing. Who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. But I love you guys. Bye.